All right, here we go. 108 to 114. So with this one, we just got to reevaluate it. We're trying to think outside of the box. 2 to what power is 32? That's really what they're saying. Can you do this by setting it equal to, say, x, and then putting it as x, 2 to the x is equal to 32, and then we can say, oh, x is 5. Okay? So, you think about that. 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 is 32. Okay? That's really it. Now, if you wanted to, you could throw this in your calculator and just go log of 32 divided by log of 2. That still works. The next problem, we're expanding it out. So again, multiplying means plus, right? And so to expand this out, I just go log of A plus log of B plus log of C to the third. And remember, those are all base 5, base 5, base 5. Okay, and then we just have to expand this third. So we bring it out in front. So we got log base 5 of A plus log base 5 of B plus 3 log base 5 of C. And that's it. Expanding with letters instead of with numbers. Okay? The next one, again, they're just saying reevaluate as an exponent. The base is 18. The exponent is 2. Right? So we need that log base of a number is equal to the exponent, and then we're going to trade it for the base raised to the exponent is equal to the number. Okay? And so that equals 3324. Does this work? Maybe that's what it is. All that doesn't work for you. Maybe I should show you like the book does it. Log base B of A is equal to X, and then B to the X is equal to A. Kind of stopped showing that this year. So maybe that's a better way of showing it. I don't know. It's the formula way. In the past, students understood it a lot better doing this. But every student's different, so I got to remember that. Okay, and that's logarithms. Now we're moving on into series. So this one is arithmetic. So we're saying, hey, what adds to 36 to become 52? What adds to 36 to become 52? So it's going to be a 6, and that gets 42, so that would be a 16, right? But is it positive? So we're going to add, because this is negative. No, this is negative. So we're subtracting 16, right? Or adding a negative 16. Now that's to get the whole way, right? So we got to jump to here and then to here. So how much are we going to add? Half of that, right? So minus 8. So what's minus 8? That would be 8 plus 36. What we got?
Negative 43.
How much?
Negative 44.
There we go. Okay, and that's it. All right, so this one is geometric. So remember, this is arithmetic. This is geometric. Okay, so that means multiplying. So 4 times what is 16? 4 times 4, right? So we go all the way across, we're doing 4 times, right? So what do I got to do to get halfway there? Well, half of that, right? So we're going times 2, right, would be 8. And then times 2 would be 16. Does that make sense? Good. Is it recording still?
Yeah.
Alright. Now we got complex numbers. Remember, what is I? Imaginary. But what is it? What is I? What number is it? Square root of a -1, right? So we have to remember, I is equal to the square root of -1. So when we multiply these, I get negative times a negative is a positive, right? But I times I, that's like taking the square root of -1 and squaring it, right? And if I take, so I squared is equal to the square root of -1 squared, which is equal to -1, right? So I squared is equal to -1. So that means this I squared would be -1. So that's -64, right? Times -6 plus 5i. And now I would just, everybody on the block gets a paper. Negative times a negative is a positive. And then 6 times 6 is 36, right? So that would be 36 with a 0. And 6 times 4 is 24. So that would be plus 24. So that would be 384. And then minus, because a negative and a positive is a negative. And then 5 times that. Well, 5 times 6 is 30. So that's 300. And 5 times 4 is 20. So that's 320. That's it. There you go. Okay. Next. Let's do the fun stuff. N times n is n squared, right? So that's going to be 4n squared. N times 8 plus 8n, right? And then 4 times 4n is 16n. And 4 times 8 is 32. Right? And we just add those up. That's 4n squared plus, 24n plus 32. And there you go. And you should be able to say that's a quadratic trinomial. Back to Algebra 1.